HB, Joe Weatherford. Nice to see you all. Let me grab myself a beer. Sorry I'm a little late today, but
Here on the balcony show.
I'll have to be honest with you.
No, you won't.
I was trying to book guests all morning. I'll tell you all how
Maybe
all
2.5
this
years
happened
ago.
when we get a few more people in here, because it's a sad story, but
You're a sad story.
it's a story I must tell.
Must.
School!
Uh-oh.
I have a feeling he doesn't have to tell the story.
I have a feeling it's going to end in shit or blood or both.
And he's never going to get to the point.
See me later on Zeb Salif's show on Narrative.
On whose show?
But I thought I would make this one about Ask Me Anything. Any question that you have. So I'll just tell you what happened. I was reaching out to a few people. Amir K, who was a comedian friend of mine. I reached out to Jessica Curson, a comedian friend, hysterical.
Curson.
And I reached out to Carl LeBove. Carl LeBove.
LeBove? Isn't it Carl LeBove?
Well,
It's definitely not Jessica Kirsan.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was in France trying to get these people. But
He made a point of saying he's going to get all A-listers. Just wait.
It might be.
We're still waiting
It might
years
be spelled
later.
that way.
I think it's spelled that way. No, not Carl
Even your
Malone.
Z-listers don't
I think it's spelled
come
that
on
way,
anymore.
But I don't think. I think it's a silent LeBeau. He was the guy with
Used
Kennison.
to be in
Yeah.
the Outlaws of...
Sorry,
He was very funny. I got to hang with him on some gigs we did, and good guy, funny guy.
This person says it's definitely not Carl LeBove. Yeah.
I was trying to get a hold of Bruce. He wasn't around either.
LeBeau was the guy from Hogan's Heroes.
I love it.
I was reaching out to a few people. Amir K, who was a comedian friend of mine.
Amir Khan.
I reached out to Jessica Curson, a comedian friend, hysterical. And I reached out to Carl LeBove. Carl LeBove used to be in the Outlaws of Comedy with Sam Kinison. Hello, Stage Dog, Roar the Tiger, Amy Sue K.
They're all gone. All these people are gone.
Anyway, getting back to my
So we
story,
can't verify
guys.
it,
You know, I was
basically.
looking for a good guest.
It ain't happening.
I emailed Craig Gass.
Carl LeBove.
I mean, you name it. I mean, I was emailing a lot of different people. Jessica Curson couldn't do it. She's going to be on next week. She's awesome. I
Never got
reached
it.
out
Spoiler alert, she wasn't. She was not on next week.
She was never
to
on.
Rudy Sarzo, bass player of Quiet Riot, White Snake, Blizzard of Oz. He's the one who introduced Ozzy to Randy Rhoads. So I was
Great
all morning
stories.
trying to find somebody.
Tell me the best show you've ever watched, okay? And then tell me that these people started this show by telling you the guests they couldn't get.
He didn't get it.
It's amazing.
And never got it.
He goes, wow, what an amazing week of shows we almost had for you guys.
Back in his
Yeah.
fantasy mind.
Look at that sip. Oh my god.
So
With the
I
head.
text Carl LeBove, who
Hello, Lady Carl LeBove.
was in the Outlaws of Comedy with Sam Kinison.
Yes, you just said that.
You're repeating yourself.
He's incredibly hysterical. I did a show with him
Of course you did.
in Las Vegas at the Laugh Factory. And we was in between shows with Dice Clay. So it was me, Carl, Dice Clay, Harry Basil,
Make up something good.
Felicia Michaels. Like, we're all hanging out, you know, all their greatest green room at the Laugh Factory. And Carl was on fire. He was great
Look at this guy.
at, you know,
How
on
much
the
he's
show.
decomposed.
Yeah, it's called a comic.
Few
He was
years.
headlining. He was killing it.
He's
Wow.
decomposing in front of our
Headline
eyes.
killing it.
So I text Carl.
Not like he lost his
Today.
composure. He's
Carl,
literally
do you want to come on
decomposing.
my show today?
No,
And he says,
no, can't.
no, but thanks for thinking of me.
So who are you?
And then I kid around. I write, is it something I said? And
Something
he
you
said,
always say.
he goes, no.
I can't go on with a hat.
Wow. All right. Glad
No.
no. Was he talking to Bob in a text message?
Carl Biv DeVoe? No, it's not him.
No, it's not Carl Biv DeVoe.
Bell Biv DeVoe. Haha.
Do you not like doing podcasts?
He just said no.
Not
That's
you,
it.
stupid.
Mr. Sensitive.
I mean, he's turning this into something. The guy just wrote no, ha. That's it.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Me, Harry Basil, bald oregano, and skinny onion. We're all hanging out. Best green room. Harry.
Green Sally.
And he writes back, John, I'm dying of cancer. Yeah, that's it.
Would you like a benefit put together for you?
Unbelievable.
He said that to
And
get
what's
off
that got to do
to
with
get off
my
the show.
Yeah,
What an
yeah.
excuse.
He's like, then I cut him off. I'm like, cancer schmancer. Let's go back to the green room, man. Well, how funny was it when I said that one thing?
Is he going to say, I can't believe he didn't want to talk about it on my show? That would be so fucked up if he says that.
Even more
Everything he
fucked up
says
if he
is fucked
says.
up.
So I sent him a mini iPad. That was,
Jesus Christ. Right.
and you still couldn't do my show? Yeah, right.
Well, how long you got? What
I'll
about
do a
everything?
benefit. How much do you think I can get?
Right? And I was like, whoa, dying of cancer.
How can I
I
make
was
this
like,
about
Jesus
me?
Christ, what happened?
Got cancer, that's what happens.
Right.
Holy
they-
shit.
I thought they cleaned that green room.
I said, are you doing chemo?
I can send you some. I got like $18 left over.
I know a guy. He only charges $300 for chemo. Hit me up. I love
Oh,
the
Amir
drug.
K just got back to me. It's a little late now, though.
Fuck him, right?
Yeah, a comedian just couldn't come on and riff.
Right. He tries to
Look at his
book people
finger.
day of, and then
So
he
much
gets
better
mad
than
that
it
they
is
don't
now.
get back to him right away.
It's falling
How did he
apart,
get to
this
him
guy.
earlier?
Cancer, never heard of that one
His
before.
hair.
Oh, what? He's texting him back. What? You got cancer too? I need to see a picture of a tumor. I don't believe any of you guys.
I'll do a benefit.
What you
Meanwhile,
got?
And you can make donations to my friend
Hey, you doctor.
who can then
Meanwhile,
Venmo me,
3 minutes into a
and
show,
I can
it's too
send a
late.
check.
Yeah.
I can have another guy send a check to
Nah,
the
once this
beloved
train
chatter,
leaves the station, there's no stopping it then.
like I used to do.
He goes, yeah, we tried everything. We tried chemo. I go, is there any chance that you can get better? He goes, no.
The child.
Doing hospice at home now.
Need a jonectomy.
I said, Carl, I'm praying for you, man.
Yeah, both.
And
Then I called
No, I
the
just-
pub where all his
That
bookings
son of a
were
bitch,
for
he
the
didn't
next
die.
3 months.
Yeah.
He's still around.
Yeah, I love that. Guy's like, no, I'm rounding the corner, man. It's a wrap. And he goes, well, I'm gonna pray for you. You know, again, it's like when I get involved, something's gonna change.
After everything I
Listen
did
to
for
me.
you, I prayed and
And then I
everything.
Puts
asked,
everything
what was
in
Sam
perspective.
Kinnison's favorite bandana?
Right. Where do you think Kennison got his ideas from?
I
You
can't
got
believe I'm
sphincter
talking to
cancer?
cancer on the phone also.
Why is he announcing this guy's health issues? 'Cause
Exactly.
He's a yenta. He can't keep his fucking mouth shut. Yeah,
No way.
yeah. Praying. You put me in the will. Boom. I called all his family members and told them about the Dabbleverse to comfort them.
It's amazing.
I feel like we had a lot in common because he used to open for Sam Kinison, and I would open the door for Sam Kinison when he would come into the Howard Stern shop.
Tiger brings up a good point. Everyone in the business knew Carl was very ill. John was not in the business. Very true. Very true.
Anybody
And
know
Carl
his
was
mother's phone
a
number?
Really super
Send,
nice guy.
send it to
Met
me.
him a few times.
Yeah, I could
hung
use
out
it.
with him. I don't think we ever worked, but fucking has stories for days, dude. Such great stories. He passed though, yeah. I believe he passed away.
Yeah, I believe.
He did, right?
Yeah.
He passed away last year, I believe.
Last year. I was gonna say 2 years ago, maybe. But.
In life, like when you have something like that. I mean,
Like
Carl's
that.
a great guy.
When you have something
He had
like
the
that.
sad story of
Having
his
cancer?
wife. He
Holy
was raising.
shit.
He's got docs and
That's a
more.
piece of shit.
That's so good.
His kid, thinking it was his own. But it turns out his wife cheated on him and was with Sam Kinison. So he essentially was raising Sam's kid. He didn't even know it until...
It doesn't matter at that point, does it? You
No,
know?
to him it does. To him it does. Your kid's your kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Gossip,
Like,
gossip.
It's
What
just
an old lady this is.
instinctual to be there
Yeah.
and take care and help and be a
It's
part
the
of
exact
this.
opposite what
For
this
him,
idiot
though,
would do.
It's all ego. It's all, you want me to raise some other fucking guy's kid?
The kid
Well,
was
somebody
much
raised your
older.
kids. Thank God.
And
The man, I mean, that's
Carl didn't realize the kid was older than him.
Yes. John making it this long must mean that neither heaven nor hell want this to.
tragic story in its own. And now
John thinks he was Kinnison's
he's dying
friend.
of cancer. So that was my...
Sam met him once and was
And then
sort
I
of
felt
nice to him.
like guilty
So let
of
me
even
give him
asking,
one
like,
kick
oh man, I
in
wish
the
I
ass
would...
more on the way out.
So now it's
Yeah,
his buddy.
Dad. Imagine someone raising someone else's kid. I don't raise my own.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Go, I'm sorry, like nobody told me. And then I DM'd Harry Basil, who runs the Laugh Factory.
You know,
He's a comedian, and he's the one who wrote Meet Wally Sparks, and that's where I met him. So my prayers are with Carl, and yeah, it sucks, man. Like completely healthy 2 years ago, and now he says he's dying of cancer.
Hey, John, look at you 2 years ago, and then look at you today. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a
So
different
here's to
person.
you, Carl.
This'll help.
But this moron will live forever. That's his punishment.
But anyway,
See, I didn't need to book him to tell his whole fucking story. Done.
nice to have you all here. I will have guests in the future, but today I was talking to Hockey Canada.
I'm talking about
and he
everyone
was
I
just
didn't
like,
have.
John, just
Thank
do it on
goodness.
your own. Answer any questions
He knew where the gold was.
that anybody has. Tell some stories. Good as gold. How
Tell
are
some
you?
lies.
Roar of the Tiger, scared.
Nobody wants to go on this dummy show.
And I'll give you some gossip.
Of course.
Shocking.
Apparently, Shuley
Uh-oh.
was fired from the Stern Show. Another casualty. See, this is what's going on at Sirius. As
You won't
far
even
as
a
I'm
shit wear
concerned.
yet.
Listen to Mr. Information over here. I was fired, and now he's about to tell you what's going on at
What's up,
Sirius.
Doc?
This is
As far as he's concerned.
Diz 5, did you see the clip of the old Israeli in a wheelchair talk about the Kushim? My wife thinks she saw that weirdo. I'm always watching. Listen, I watched that clip. I have it for BS for Friday. This guy sounds exactly like my dad. And I'm not just talking about the accent, all right? I'll just put it that way. But it's an amazing interview. Urkel, the African-American kid. There you go. Delco, Lou, thanks for all the great content. Looking forward to see y'all at DabbleCon.
Yes.
Likewise, Louie. Likewise. You're all right. I don't care what the rest of the people in Delco say about you. Hey, the Johnsons! Thanks for the blunder years, guys. Hello, everyone in TSN chat.
This
These-
Josh and Kim Johnson,
Yep.
they're horseshit.
Oh, I was going to give him a whole big compliment. I didn't know they were fake,
Except they're
so
not
I'll get
real.
them out of there. But thank you, Johnsons. We love you. This wouldn't be possible. At the awards, everyone should thank the Johnsons like God.
I wouldn't have these shoes on if it wasn't for you.
None of this would be possible without the loving, caring, open arms of Kim and Josh Johnson. Thank you. All right.
I'll see you on the swing cruise.
John, I would rather die of cancer than go on your show. Mike Horse,
Yep.
Morse's horse number one. I hate Mike. I hate him. John, cancer treatment is funnier than you. Boom. Looney Tunes. Don't worry, I got a chemo guy. When's the funeral? Any hot relatives there?
How's the body?
Prayed for him, then showed him my atheist artwork. There you go. Everybody's pulling at God. Oh, that artwork yesterday was terrible. What is it with this mutant and his compulsion to bother people with cancer? Yeah, he's like that cat that shows up when you're dying in the hospital.
Yeah.
When he shows up, cancer's around you. Starring John, I know this guy Aaron who's raising another guy's kids. Yeah.
And doing a better job.
Louie and Oscar found out John is not their father and Susanna cheated on him. They canonize her. Knight looks like John. It can't be saved. $5 cherry pie for Stacy Allen, please. Come on.
I want $5 cherry pie for Stacey Allen Frog. She's my cherry pie. Ooh, I don't know the rest.
Does that start off with ding dong?
Start it again real quick.
Ding dong.
Yep.
J-Dog.
Oh, I thought it said ding dong.
I think it says-
Ding dong.
Does it say J-Dad or J-Dog? How does a ding-dong? I don't know, John. Don't look at me like that.
Could have been
I
ding
just
dong.
found out a friend has been diagnosed with a terminal illness. Let me tell you about his struggle with erectile dysfunction. Yeah, that was weird that he announced Carl's suffering from cancer and then... Oh, I thought Ding Dong was for all the deliveries. Maybe.
I don't know.
Ding Dong. Dave's Dong. Everybody's coming. All right.
Howard takes the bulk of the money, which he always has. Like Jackie the Joke Man used to always say,
Here's
How
voice.
much money they paid him?
You see where it's
100 million,
going.
80 million. How much money do you think I was asking for? He's like, what? I have to give up $6 million for you? And Howard never paid me. Sirius paid.
He's so
Stupid.
stupid.
Howard and Robin and Don Buck won't get the pie, and we fight over the crumbs.
What's crazy? He can't even do this right now. If he
Yeah.
tried to do that voice right now, he couldn't do it.
What's funny is Gary
Fact.
has been making
The
$6
Bellster.
million a year for the
So
last.
what I'm guessing
8
is
years.
Howard's taking 120 million a year for his pathetic show now.
Pathetic.
This guy, when we came to LA, he was camped out in the alley with Melrose Larry Green and Speech Impediment Man. But he's going to tell you how much Howard's taking in every year. Got it.
And now
What?
Melrose had all the inside scoop.
Melrose
what Howard was
probably
making.
knows. Melrose probably knows more than John.
Yeah.
John, I
they
made
don't
fun
have
of
enough
Gary.
cash to pay everybody.
Gary's worth
So, you know, they
40,
buy
50
Jason
million.
Ellis,
Easy.
who was their number one LA show out here.
They had no other shows as far as I can remember.
Got rid of him because they must have been paying him $1 million or $2 million a year. They fired Jenny McCarthy. Her show is gone, and now
And the
Listen to
world's
this
still
gossip.
spinning. Somehow we survived the loss of the Jenny McCarthy show.
they're getting rid of people on the staff because they got to make enough money back to pay
No.
the
You get rid of
Pelican.
people that aren't making money
So,
for them. Stupid.
That's
The
not
guy
how
did-
it works, is it?
No. And the Pelican, by the way, in case you don't know, that's the guy he loves and would hug if he saw him
Yeah.
today, would give him a hug.
So that's where we are, so that's where the Howard Stern show is.
You know.
If you want to know about my lawsuit,
The one you
No
lost?
one asked.
so how it works is
I file it, then I lose it. All right, next topic is...
He's got the
Might do
lying
something
hand
else.
up.
we sue
then I waste other people's time.
SiriusXM
Well, he mentioned today that it's something about lawyers, and he goes, "These are people I've used before," and I'm like, I know for a fact those people aren't coming back to this crime scene. Oh, it didn't work out once? Sign me up for trip number 3.
Only
Yeah.
John would
Fuck
do
outta
that, but nobody else.
They respond with a motion to dismiss. Then we respond to their motion with a motion to go ahead.
Let's see if he's
They
lying.
now have
Watch
one
his
more
tail.
rebuttal.
And then it all gets turned into Emotion Lotion, a new product I'll be sponsoring.
They have to get in by
Motion
February 6th.
to the ocean.
And then after that, the judge
He's going to call you a
decides
fool
if this
and dismiss it.
should go to trial.
Oh my God, it's the suing someone and then them suing someone else rope-a-dope. It's what he did with Vinny and Carl. Yep. Yeah, it's
He
what
fell
he
for
did.
it.
Here's what happens. My lawyer talks to their lawyer, and then their lawyer talks back to my lawyer. And are you getting this? Is this good broadcast? And then their lawyer talks to my lawyer.
Now, there's somebody that's taking notes this whole time. Can we break that down for 15 minutes?
So
Hey, Jackie,
that's
Gary,
where we are now.
was I funny?
So I'll know
You know.
by mid-February if my lawsuit is going to go through. Skill! Nothing like the first beer of the day. Joe Weatherford.
This book break brought to you by John Melendez, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you to the 500 we got back here joining us behind the wall. Let's effing go.
Any thoughts on Ralph getting banned from Twitter? Is that true?
More gossip. Listen
I
to this
didn't
guy.
hear about that. Good as gold. Don't know why. Because he
What's
moved to
up, Doc?
Alabama. See, that's a good question. Good as gold. I think personally, the writing was on the wall, and they said, you know, we're not going to
More writing than you ever
renew
did.
your contract or whatever it was. So that
I didn't have a contract that needed to be renewed. I was working for Sirius. I was not under a yearly or multi-year contract. I was there until I either got fired or left.
15 years you
That
were
was
there,
it.
right?
Had a job.
that's why he moved to Alabama, and the rest was just it was just a facade. Like he knew he was done.
Mm-hmm.
Mark P. I know when Howard.
He's not wrong about that. I knew I was done because I just couldn't sit there every morning anymore. I wasn't enjoying it, and it just wasn't the same. And so, in a way, he is right. I knew I was done.
Alabama
But
was
they
the
weren't
smartest
the ones
thing.
wanting to be done with
Get
it.
out of the city, raise your
That's
kids.
where you get the stories.
Have a nice
mixed up there,
house.
Johnny boy. See, unlike the Tonight
This
Show,
idiot.
right? They liked me there. I worked. I did things. I contributed. I was a soldier. I wasn't an obstacle. I wasn't somebody that they stole money out of my artwork to finally get money back.
I love that picture.
did his tribute obituary to Tommy Lasorda, they didn't use any of your prank interview material. Wow, Mark P. Wow.
Wow.
I'll be on the prowl.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's wowing about.
Be on
They
the
didn't
prowl.
use any of his prank calls and somebody died. Why would they do that?
They've never used.
You sued. You tried to sue them.
No,
They're
but
not.
I'm saying Tommy Lasorda. That's what he was talking about. Why would he put that? Why would they put that in his obituary?
Listen, if Howard's doing the obituary, right, I could see them saying this was a legendary moment, and it was a great interview moment with Tommy Lasorda. But my point is, when you try to sue Howard and Sirius, don't expect for them to be playing your fucking interviews.
They wiped him off
I
the
thought
archive.
it was basically
He's gone.
in Tommy Lasorda's thing.
Every one of his bits
No,
is gone.
Guy. I mean,
Right.
They
They
deleted
go,
John
he'll
from
be remembered as a
their
father,
history.
a husband, and for the guy who said, "What?" after being asked, "Did you ever fart in the catcher's face?" Or whatever.
John.
Love Slim Fast.
No bit you ever did have
Wasn't
been
he
played,
suing
except on
Howard
YouTube.
Stern for using his material?
Yeah,
For using. So what does he expect? He
He's a
got his
dummy.
wish.
twice he filed that twice.
He's a dummy, you know.
So he didn't appeal or
He
something.
proves it
I
more and more
don't
how
know, but
stupid he is.
He lost twice.
out today.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got the
Wow.
guns in shape.
He looks in better shape there than he does now.
Well, that was years ago, a couple of years.
What a dumbass.
He's deteriorating like you wouldn't
This is
believe.
so funny.
No, it's not.
AJ Benza, sends me
You know.
some BS. Well, here, I'll explain the whole story to you now that I have you
please.
guys here.
Another story.
Please.
Yes,
one,
Benza.
one thing you're great at, John, is explaining a story. That we all know that.
It's
There
like
we
the
go.
Quaalude Diaries.
Right. Before we start climbing the Mount Everest of stories, let's do a few more super chats. Morse drop, frog.
Fuck you, Mike Morse. Fuck off, you useless, untalented piece of shit.
I don't think so. I think they have good meat there. I'm not a celebrity, but I'm gonna stay in steaks, and eventually you get to steaks. So
Well, that's why he does that shimmy. He's trying to catch the cat.
right, he's got a laser pointer on top of his head. We can't see it, and he's just got him. He's tiring him out.
No,
I got you.
no.
Bob, did you figure out if you're doing
No.
the Rochester shows this month or what? Oh, hi, Don.
No, I'm not.
You're not going there for end of July and then coming back in August?
And 2 weeks later,
Yeah. I was a serious member for 15 years, never heard John. He was part of, History of Howard Stern. He was in that. They used him for stuff. He was up there. He was recording stuff. There was a working relationship. But in typical John form, it ain't happening fast enough. There ain't enough money for him. So he's got to jump the gun and fuck something up.
Yeah, his
John's
wife.
second lawyer is Dominic Barber. It'd be good to see Dominic. He's a good dude. Nice saw. Thank you, pal. Leonardo Martinez just got paid. Here's a little something
Dominic
for that
lost
topless
everything.
photo of Bob he posted recently. Thanks for the laughs you all provide daily. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate
Back to this. So hold on. Wish I could show you guys this.
it was a young John. He didn't even know how to dox himself at that time.
Bud P, any thoughts
So
on Hank
cute.
Aaron passing away today? I saw that 715th home run. Never
Wow.
forget it. It was downstairs in my living room.
he hit a home run in
Great
your
ball
living
player,
room?
legend.
So on TV?
I think any of us could hit a home run in his living room. It's 500 square feet.
I thought you were there.
An
Stupid.
activist, and may he rest in peace. I tweeted that out this morning.
John, you're going to
Again,
rest in peace.
can't even give
pieces.
an updated, current, on-the-spot thought about Hank Aaron. Has to regurgitate his shitty tweet from earlier.
Your liver's
So let
going
me
to be on a
just tell you the whole
table.
story
Your
about
heart's going to
AJ
be weighed.
Benza. This guy
Rest in pieces, John.
is a lunatic. All right? I mean,
Everybody's crazy, but the craziest motherfucker.
all I wrote on Facebook,
All I
and
did.
it's the
Here we
same thing I wrote on Twitter.
That's a
It
lying
It wasn't
hand.
directed
Watch
at
how he does
AJ
it.
Benza. I considered AJ a friend.
He hated you.
I didn't.
And he
You
said
know,
so.
I didn't say, I didn't point him out. He's not even following me on Facebook. So what do I write? The same thing I write on Twitter. The reason why
Burp.
people like Trump is because he represents what they represent. Hate, racism, and bigotry. That's what I think in a lot of cases. Was it a generalization? Yes, albeit. But let's face it, those people that marched on the Capitol wearing Camp Auschwitz shirts.
What? Ostrich?
Auschwitz.
Somebody dressed like an ostrich?
I think it's a camp horse switch. I think it's a horse camp. I don't know how. We can go back.
Well, I was more. I was Camp Vinnie Barbarino, but if you're Camp Horseshack,
Horse shack, horse shit.
Hey, John, you didn't stutter. You had a gagging problem. If you look at how you used to stutter, it was not like anybody else's stutter in the world. It was a choking, gagging, maybe a convulsion problem, which I know you take medication for. So, enough of that.
Whenever you hear that, but then it's like, so you don't care. That's what you think. It's all good.
Those people that marched on the Capitol wearing Camp Camp Auschwitz shirts.
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz.
I would say they were pretty
Never again.
racist. Okay?
Sounds like somebody's ordering.
Confederate flag. They were.
Sorry, go ahead.
Somebody's order at Cat's Deli. Can I get the Auschwitz on rye, please?
Holden, I would say that's pretty racist. Okay?
Yeah,
I like the Gilbert Gottfried
Maybe
squint.
it's just me.
What's wrong with this guy?
it is.
So then AJ starts arguing with me on Facebook.
He's not arguing with you. He has a different opinion.
Which
And
is
you-
something that nobody can have with him.
Except him. He can make an opinion. He can generalize every person that votes for Trump is this, that, and the other. He's okay to do that. When you come back with a difference of opinion or facts
Or an
to
educated
contradict what
opinion.
he's saying, now it's like, can you believe this lunatic? He's the most sensitive human
Girl.
on earth.
Little girl.
And he was like,
Basically a clit.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
still stuck
Good
in
one.
who you
Six-
calling a racist?
6th
What a
grade.
stupid thing. You know, I'm not a racist and all this.
All this.
And I'm like, why is AJ?
Because you said anyone who votes for Trump is a racist. So he's obviously someone who's supporting Trump. So he's asking you, why are you calling me a racist? What is so hard to figure out with this?
He's an idiot.
Like, you know, getting involved in this. First of all, I think you all know that I like to get a rise out of people. I mean, that's just my nature. And secondly, if you got a problem, AJ, just call me. Yeah, that changes everything.
We're not in the day and age of just call me, okay? People
That's
got
not your
everybody's
nature.
number. Nobody calls.
Your nature
they
is
want to
filth,
go on and they want to talk shit.
Disgusting
And that's the day and age we're in.
and pig-like.
And I like this. Hold on. By the way, his mother's the same way. She goes off about people in the chat with different politics. She wished death on the unvaxxed.
Really?
That's not cool.
Wow.
That's not my Asa.
No,
Right?
Danishes anymore.
Right. Let's boycott Danishes, guys.
Is this guy kidding? So I just read.
Oh, yeah. Patrick, end chasers aren't racist, John? Or your theme song for Stern, Doo-Doo-Wop, Hypocrite Police?
Boycott
F-slurs,
Danishes
trans jokes?
and shit. This way you got mother
It
and
was a
son.
different time.
And that's just one phone call.
That's just one 5-minute call with Kate.
Right back, LOL. A little bit later, he posts on Instagram, it's his son's birthday, and I say, happy birthday, Rocco.
Wow. Look what I did
think
for you.
that would be it.
Tox.
Then what does AJ do? He goes on his show and starts saying how I'm a no talent and
He's just telling the
I
truth.
did nothing for Stern.
That's right.
Like, how is he not used to this yet?
30
many
years
people
of
have
that,
said
you
you're a nothing and did
Howard
nothing.
said it.
And it still upsets him to this day.
And the only reason I got hired
Heroes
by Jay
stupid.
was because Jay wanted to
Get
stick
back
it
at
to
Howard. Yep.
Granted,
We all know the truth.
this is all bullshit.
That's all
Okay?
true.
But what do you expect
What happened?
from an unemployed tabloid?
So you're saying Jay's just an idiot?
Yeah. Exactly.
All you expect are lies. Because that's all they report is bullshit. I wrote tons of shit on Stern.
Open your
Just
eyes.
because AJ was too coked out of his mind, he admitted he was doing coke
You
when
lie.
he would do the show.
So
with
what?
you.
And just because he doesn't recall, because he doesn't see my computer that goes directly into right in front of Howard, where I write jokes and
No.
bits.
No, you write Jeff the Drunk on line 2. That's what you write.
That's it.
That's what you
If
write.
you wrote anything more,
You got
Howard would
yelled at
scream and
for
yell at you.
Trying to write jokes. Yes, pal.
You didn't know how to use
Sorry to
Lotus
interrupt,
Notes.
but I just hacked into John's Google. I wanted to show you. He did not have a very good day today.
Oh.
Google,
You should
call me
change your
back.
password, John.
Yeah, you should. Man.
$7.59.
This is not me.
Oh.
$1, $2, $3, $4. Man. All right, our goal for the paywall show, 273. If you can get us to our goal, we will have made more behind the wall than John did for free. Let's go.
And segments. Let's go. He has the audacity to say I didn't do anything. And then, says I didn't do anything on the Tonight Show either, which is, again, we all know is a load of horse shit.
You held a cup. That was
We
good.
all, if you saw my reel from the Tonight Show, it's very impressive.
Forget
Put it
your
that
reel.
way.
I saw you
The
on the
amount of stuff I
on the
got
show.
on.
Yeah,
Just
why
put you in the
wouldn't that
audience.
be on his YouTube page?
He
Why
would
is
playing it every day if
Right.
it was anything.
Why aren't you ever posting it? You should play that video as many times as you've played the hotel lobby video. That's what you should do.
Howard played your
Was
audio.
an amazing amount. Got compliments from the head writer, Jack Cohen.
Audition.
Got compliments from the former head writer, Joe
No, you didn't.
Medeiros. Got compliments from Jay Leno. Giant.
It was a
Did
great
not.
recap of one of his tasks.
He
baked
kept
Howard's
Jay away
potato
from you and
till
you
he
away from
couldn't
Jay
get
at
it
all
right.
times.
It's doing a great job, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, in a micro. It's not like it was in an oven. You're right. Microwaving a
Even a
potato.
toaster oven,
Like, you're really doing a great job.
Great,
So,
great impression,
Don't
John.
fucking come to me. Don't start bullshitting
John, we all know
about
the
my
truth.
fucking career. Because it's much more fucking impressive than yours.
Here's the problem.
All you have...
Yeah.
If he was doing such a great job, then how come he can't get any other jobs like that?
And
No, that's
all these
20
people
years.
loved him, like he claims.
How come they don't go on your show
How
at least?
come he can't get hooked up with a job anywhere? How come nobody's sticking their neck out for him?
Nobody will go on your
and
show.
recommending him?
Yeah, stick
Yeah,
your
saying
neck
Jay
out like
Leno.
an ostrich.
You're saying Jay Leno couldn't make a call for him and go, "Hey, can you get this guy a job? He writes, he does announcements. You can put him in a bathing suit. He does
He's a
everything.
comedian.
He's great."
I don't know Jay Leno from a hole in the wall, but I gotta think he is the kind of guy that would make a call for you. Something
Right.
about him
Not for
says
him.
to me that if it's somebody that worked their ass off for him for
Or
years
had talent.
and contributed, and he knows what they're capable of, and you call him and go, "Hey man, can you help me out?" Yeah, I think he would do that.
Yeah, Jim, I don't really eat potatoes.
John's a fucking retard.
Was
YouTubers
a tabloid
constantly
fucking,
seeing Leno
fucking
and interviewing
gossip
him.
reporter.
And they don't know him from a hole in the
And
wall.
now you're a bald fat fuck. Sorry.
Here we go. 6th grade insults.
You're not a success like me on a fake balcony, really in my apartment with roaches crawling all around me.
Jay.
Yeah.
Then why are you fucking going out there on your stupid show, Fame is a Bitch, which you know nothing about because you never even fucking dipped your toe into being famous?
Oh, look at this guy.
Why not try to work something out? Like a special event. Like a first-class exhibition fight.
Why me?
That looked pretty cool.
Open
to
your
me.
eyes. What's
Why are you
wrong with
going
you?
on that show and saying I didn't do anything?
How
And
can
then
you-
go on Facebook
How can you squint like
and say
that?
that it was gold
I'm trying to
when
do
I
it.
was there.
It's ridiculous.
You know, you should get your fucking story straight, you dumb fuck. All right?
Nothing's changed in years.
Don't go fucking
Same
trashing
old
me
shit.
and expect I'm going to sit down and take it.
And
Okay?
people wonder why I
Okay for you to
can't watch
trash him
John's
and
show.
then believes
Why nobody
that
watches
he
your
can't
show.
come
Everybody
back on
watches it through
Right. It's not okay for John
WATP,
to trash AJ.
Julie,
It's okay for John
Carter.
to trash anyone.
anybody but you.
Anyone. But how dare you fire back?
You can almost say
And if
that
you ever-
John, he drew first blood.
Yes. Yeah, we
You
haven't heard that one
started
yet.
it.
Yeah, what are you, his razor?
That draws all the blood. First, second, third.
Ever.
Speaking
Wanna
of
settle it?
drawing, I really missed Mike.
Don't get out of here. There he is. He's gone.
He
Here.
drew.
Like you think you're a fucking mobster wannabe?
Oh, here he
You
goes,
want to
getting
come
worked up.
over and do fisticuffs? You think I'm gonna die of a heart attack on one of my hikes? I work out, exercise, walk 4 to 5 times a day, you fat bastard. I will kick the living shit out of you.
To the
if you
refrigerator to get a beer.
Nothing
Back to
changes
get
with
another
this guy.
beer again. I do 17 reps.
lay a hand on me. Trust me.
Trust
Just go
me.
look at him at his
Okay.
reunion
It's the
show.
last thing I would do is trust
Perfect
him.
condition.
So there's that.
Perfect.
You see that? Like, he goes right to him, kicking his ass every time.
6th grade.
Because, look, he's a political guy at this point, and he can't even get into a political debate with
6th
AJ.
grade.
AJ,
Mentally
upset.
retarded.
he's
He's
not
a
wanting to
trainable
fight John.
who's never
He's
been
wanting
trained.
to debate Trump and politics. But John, right away, he can't do any of it. He can't fight back with humor. He can't fight back with politics. So right away, I'll kick your ass. Your mother's this. Your sister's that.
He can't be clever
Proud.
and think of something good.
So I
Repartee.
just have to clear that
So he
up with
picks on your
everybody. That's why I
physical-
use this Patreon
like a 6th
platform
grader would do.
and YouTube, because I consider you guys real friends and supporters of me. And you know I don't. I'm a non-violent, friendly person. But when somebody goes and
My God.
denounces the body of work that I have put
A
together,
body of work.
Ah.
That body's been buried for years.
When someone denounces the body of work I put together,
That body was
he
cremated
is
and
just
buried years ago.
unbelievable.
Delusional.
Who are you? Like, who are you?
He's who he thinks he is.
There's the body of
Go
work.
it's not
You know,
Those guys grabbing goo.
You know, I'm not a violent person, but when somebody says I don't work good,
Exactly.
Right,
I'll fight
right. When somebody says I wasn't the best, oh,
It's
look
over.
out. Them's fighting words.
good as gold. Insects are animals? Okay. Then I would say a cockroach. You're exactly right.
Hey, look at me learning something new every day, huh? Insects are animals, guys.
Speaking of cockroaches,
yeah, my special guest today who did get back to me is a cockroach.
cancer free, may I add?
I buried of
Yeah, these
cockroaches.
cockroaches are animals. Fucking party animals. They do as much as I do.
He doesn't need an exterminator. When he goes in the apartment,
Well,
they
then I
all run
would've said
away.
a cockroach. That would have been my first answer. We all know how I respond to cockroaches.
What was the question? What animal is he most afraid of or something?
Animal or insect?
What insect did he mostly like?
When is this episode from? 2022 discount? Can you help our pal Doom out? When is this from?
I sure can. January 22nd, 2021.
Wow.
Oh.
Because you just got fired from the Stern Show.
Only
according
3
to-
years.
Oh, right. Okay.
Look how bad he is. 3 years ago.
But
How he is now.
for those of you
This
who
guy
just
is
got in here,
deteriorating
I found out that a friend of
exponentially.
mine, Greg,
Whoa, look at his
Whoa.
wrist.
Wow.
Are those like veins bulging, or are those bites
That's
or a
coming
rash?
from inside.
Cockroach bites.
The mess is coming from inside the house.
It's eggs.
I need a fucking blind person to tell me what that is.
We
Looks
got
like
you,
varicose
dude.
veins for your arm.
Yeah,
Like varicose veins.
Very
we
close
got you,
thing.
brother. We got you. Whatever you need, coke,
Yeah.
water, weed, it's all proper.
This is
Medium.
amendment.
Carl LeBove is dying of cancer, and that's, I was trying to book him on the show today, but he couldn't do it, obviously.
I'm
Starting
gonna
again?
reset the topics real quick. Carl's dying. All right. Weather, time.
Because he's dying of cancer. So,
He died of
Otherwise, he
cancer.
would come on.
Mark P, good as gold, those animals. I had a great Zoom call with Mark P and Good as Gold, and I'll gladly do that with any of you guys.
This is when his
How
racket
much?
was. If you sign up to the was it the $100 level or $20 level? I think it was the 100. He would do a Zoom call with you.
That ain't worth a nickel.
What a swell guy.
We're slowly getting up there on Patreon, people, so please let people know. Become a Patreon.
Yeah, what's your numbers at, John? You hide them. You keep your numbers hidden. You want to talk about our Patreon plummeting? Okay, let's see where you're at.
He doesn't want those 20
Let's see where
people
you're at.
to get
How
doxxed.
much you want to bet?
Frog, go look.
Yeah, Frog can find out. Frog, you hack
Well,
in.
his arm. Oh yeah, I could hack.
Just go
it.
hack
Sure,
into
Give
it.
me a second.
Yeah.
And, you know, it only helps the show. It only helps me with equipment.
You call this a show?
Mark P, thanks again for that.
Equipment.
Equipment.
You know, it's
Uh-huh.
funny. I goof around and say shit
You mean
like
beer.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Beers.
well,
You do a whole rap about the goal and the equipment and all, and it's
the work is here.
yeah. I watch. I'm a fan of Levyverse. I'm an investor.
It's about the program.
He's unbelievable. I need to get a quick. Hey, something's up with my mic. I need to buy an 8-ball to figure it out. Can anybody send some donations? The equipment. I know the equipment. Well, we know where that money's not going. I mean, fuck.
I had a great time. I mean, we talked for over an hour. Scale.
There's equipment.
All right.
Hey,
You're
Shirley.
number one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
30 years ago, Howard said you're an alcoholic
How many would you guess he
on
had?
the air.
All
18.
right.
18.
Hold on. 18 for buy. That's it. You just right out the gate. That's the number you're feeling. 18. Zenny, what do you got?
19.
40.
19.
You can't go that close.
I
Yeah,
can.
Move away from him. He doesn't like people. You know.
How's that? Is that better?
Yes.
I'll say 6.
Wow. Okay. So the question is, triple digits is out, right? It's either double or single.
40.
That's really the debate here, right? Can you put a poll up and see which they think it is, double or single digits? I'm curious to find out. There's no way he's got 100 people. He does nothing.
He might have started with a few,
Well, neither
but
do
as it
I.
went on, he lost more.
No, but I do have the cooking show going back, so it'll be up tomorrow.
10, 22,
What did Doom
20.
say?
Well, I think he lost one of them today.
Yeah.
I'm sure Robert is canceling.
What? Texas Law Dog, 150. 39 from Psych. Okay. You said 18. Zen, you said what?
19.
6.
6.
I'd
Zen's
still
going
say
single
40.
digits. Lionel Hutz, 8, but I'm not going to put it up because there's probably a penis picture next to it.
60% of the chat thinks it's double digit.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm gonna say 20, 23. 23. That's my pick.
All right, before I show it, just can somebody make sure that they clip this and make sure he sees it somehow?
Thank you.
Here we go. The answer.
Oh, Rob Roy nailed it.
Damn.
Wow.
Man.
That's
You
amazing.
could invite the Patreon people into your car and do a show from there. 20.
20 assholes.
Could be an AA meeting.
It's fun.
I'm so OCD. So I do 5 exercises in my workout.
That's one.
And after each, so I'll do, like for instance, today,
You just did one.
so I do 2 sets of curls.
I have no idea what's going on. He has a.
He doesn't either.
He
He was
doesn't.
there, Bob. He doesn't
Yeah,
even know.
but he's saying he does. Everybody does a certain amount of things.
Alcohol, dementia.
Nah, his is different. He's going to tell you why, because he's got 3 fingers
You
up.
got the lady die
30
disease,
pound
you know?
dumbbells each, 14 reps. As soon as I'm done with that, I sit down on my bench, which is really a Marshall head case. And
You're-
I go,
You're a head case.
I sit on my bed, which is a Marshall. What?
Amplifier.
Is it his bed?
Is that what he? Okay, he's saying
He
he uses
slept on
it. He
an
lays
amp?
down on that. It's a bench, basically. He's
An
saying. I think
amplifier.
he's using it as a bench.
He uses it as a
Okay.
bench.
John Thompson, I was wrong, but at least I'm not John Melendez. There you go. That's the takeaway of every contest we do here, every game. That should
I
be.
wonder if we'll see a breaking news from Muttering Jay about that.
I don't think so.
He's always so
But
concerned with everyone's Patreon numbers.
Texas Law Dog wants to know how many YouTube members he has. Can you hack into that and check it out?
Sure can.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
Down on my bench, which is really a Marshall head case.
Oh, bench. He did say bench. Okay.
And I go head case.
But he said bench.
Can buy a bench for $50. Yeah, but then you'd have to leave the house, put it in the car, bring it home, set it up. Yeah, I mean,
And
come on.
spend
What do you
$50
think?
bucks. He doesn't have a car anymore. He traded in as a down payment for his daughter's car, I bet.
Canadian Bacon, any Shuley updates? From what I ascertain, he was canned. And I think he knew he was canned before he moved to Alabama.
Yep. I just wanted to make him wait.
I could interview him and go, let me just ask you a question. So you go to Alabama without knowing that you're going to be canned. He was canned. He knew he was gone.
Look how
he
happy
moved to Alabama because he knew it. Alabama's a cheap place to live. I know because I'm looking at getting a house there.
I mean,
Well, and you found, and let me tell you why he didn't. Because where we're at is not a cheap place to
No.
live. Where he's at, it continues to get cheaper to live since he purchased his house.
How much has it gone down? Can somebody look that up?
But his house, the price.
The price is down there. They have to be going
Hey,
down all the time.
I bet he
I
traded in
think
his
it
car
was,
to
and
get his
thank
daughter's
you,
down
Ian.
payment
I
for
was
her
bottled,
car.
not canned. Thank you. I think 70 grand, maybe 80 grand.
Yeah, but even
That's
in
why
the
he's
area,
not
like,
driving
it'll
to
tell you
Florida.
what it is. Like
Let's
something
see.
like that. Like
We had a guy, we played a video months ago of a guy who did like a YouTube short about Cape Coral and the crisis they have right now because they have a huge surplus of houses.
Sorry, guys.
And they can't get rid of them. They can't sell them.
Illegally can push him off the port. That's what happened. I mean, these guys are not getting paid any money, any real money.
Yep. That's his wish. That his wish is that we were all treated like him.
yeah.
You understand? And he knows that we weren't. And that's what made him so angry and jealous that he wasn't there for this time period of the show.
So, let's see. Good as gold. How come you don't talk about what happened to Brent? Because, look, all those guys signed an NDA, like Scott the engineer.
No, Scott did. I didn't. I don't know if Brent did.
They must.
I think Brent did, but I did not.
They all have an NDA, so they can't say anything. They say anything, they can expect some legal problems. The problem is,
A Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal in basketball. I like.
awesome. People keep wanting to see my shithole.
Did you catch what he said there?
I missed the very end. Hold on. Let me bring it back.
Yeah, they're gonna come after and sue him. So he didn't care. If these guys had some balls, like Scott the engineer and Shuley and Brent Hatley, if they had some balls, they would come on the show and fucking, but they won't. I asked Brent. I'm gonna ask fucking Shuley, but I don't know if they're gonna come on.
On your show?
If they did, it would be awesome.
No way.
People keep wanting to see my shit.
Yeah, it would be real awesome. I wonder why it didn't work out.
And now he can see you every day. So it's great.
Oh, here we go. Hey, man, just wanted to let you know, off the record, I found DMs from him. October 16th, 2019. Oh, this is after the hotel. Hold on, let me get a screenshot of this. I can post it, show it to you guys. Hey man, just wanted to let you know off the record, that we were not targeting you. It could have been anybody sitting there. Jason, Will, JD, Mehmet. As I said to Ronnie, the guy's needs his comeuppance. Not guys, I meant Howard Stern. So he's saying it could have been anybody sitting there in that lobby that I did this to. Meanwhile, everybody he just named was sitting right behind me at the bar. Notice he didn't go to any of them and try this shit. And his whole reason, Howard Stern needs a comeuppance. Bitter much? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, which is somebody who worked for him at the time. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to give Howard his comeuppance.
Yeah, the guy he would hug today. Then we have January 23rd, 2021. Hey, Shuli, now that you quit, please come on the show. So there he knows I quit. But on the air, and then that was at 4:13 p.m. Same day, 7:30. You're such a pussy.
Wow.
And then January 27th,
Could you
why are you
answer?
trashing me, asswipe? I never said a bad thing about you. So 4 days later, I guess I had enough of this fuck. And I finally talked about him on Carl's show. That's funny. I didn't even know I had those DMs because I'm blocked, but I guess the DMs don't get wiped out. All right. Well, that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, not only for Blunder, but for the little pop-up thing we did earlier. We'll do more of those.
So CNN says
We got these super chats
Alex
to go
Baldwin
over,
is
and then we'll
facing
get out of here, all right?
involuntary
I
manslaughter.
caught that ball in my
He couldn't get it
driveway
dismissed.
with no glove.
Let's see.
A Rico and a blunder while eating mozzarella in my underwear. Life is good. You goddamn right, Josh. Enjoy. I thought Pickens were fruit, but... okay.
Well,
I got it. Yeah.
You did the right thing.
I'm glad I fucked that one up. My mother is a saint. She's on my dashboard. $2 towards the goal. Let's go. Shuli ain't got no reel because he got no license. Thank you. Oh, fishing joke. You son of a bitch, Dave. John's head today equals pie. And yep, I'm fine. Storm is over. Sunny and hot the rest of the week. Rock on, boys. Frog, sup, Don. Good to hear.
Hi, Texas Law Dog.
Good to hear, man. Peace signs with CO2 cartridges from the Civil War. And during the summer, I'm guessing mold. Oh, yeah.
It's not good. Like, because the heat is just ridiculous.
And he never
What do you think
cleaned
the odds
anything.
he left the air conditioner on any, at all
Zero.
or a reasonable setting?
No. And he never cleaned it.
Comes back, he's like, my fucking Coke is frozen. Hey, Bob. Oh, god damn it. He had it poking out of your shorts. Did you see that?
No, but I seen it when he posted it up here. He goes, hey, Bobby. I just started laughing when I seen it come up.
Yeah, I have another one right here. I'm looking. I don't see... Because I'm on my laptop. It's a much smaller... God damn it, dude.
Guys, if you keep laughing, you're just going to encourage him.
I thought it was his eyebrows. I didn't know what the... For Zen's Greyhound ride joke from Rico earlier. Beautiful joke from a beautiful man. Here.
He made it sing? What the fuck did we miss?
Oh, no. That's on Twitter, I hope. I can't play that. I can't play a singing penis. Sorry.
Penis?
Yeah. All right.
Singing
Ladies
weenie.
and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. Enjoy your evening. We will be on live tomorrow night with Rico.